And a good evening, everyone. Broadcasting live from the Fayette Academy Gymnasium in Summerville, Tennessee. Hi, hello, everyone. My name is Stan Gerard, and you're watching TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network. Well, folks, tonight, it's one of those nights. The stakes cannot get any higher than they are and will be in this gymnasium tonight. First up will be the TCA Lady Lions against the Lady Vikings of Fayette Academy. What's at stake? Well, very simply put, if TCA wins this game tonight, they are outright district champions. Fayette Academy fighting for a chance. This is a must-win game for Fayette Academy if they want any hopes of anything better than a tie for a first place. So it's a must-win game for TCA. They can win it outright with a win tonight. Fayette Academy would need to win tonight, and they would have to have help to win the title outright. In the boys' game that we'll have a little bit later, the TCA Lions still in the hunt for a district championship with Tipton Rosemark and, more importantly, Sacred Heart. We'll discuss that later. At halftime, or in between the games, we're going to talk to TCA football coach Blake Butler. Some interesting things went down with the TSSAA today in Murfreesboro. We'll talk to Blake Butler about those in between these games and get you the skinny on what went down in Murfreesboro this afternoon. But tonight, or actually this afternoon, it is TCA Lady Lion basketball. TCA coming this ball game 19-3 overall, 9-0 in district play. Fayette Academy, no slouch. They are 20-3 overall, and they are 8-1 in district play. Looking at the rest of the girls' standings, USJ 5-4, 10-13. They are in third place. Jackson Christian fourth with 4-5, and they are 12-10 overall. And those are the top four teams, and they will remain the top four teams through the end of the year. Looking at the boys' standings, well, we'll get to the boys in a little bit, but a big, big girls' game tonight between TCA and Fayette Academy. These two teams locked up earlier in the year, and it was a barn burn of a ball game. And Fayette Academy has got aircraft carriers on the inside. They are big on the inside, and they want to bang the boards tonight against a Trinity Christian Academy. We've got about 10 minutes to go before the introduction of the starting lineups for this game. Coach Robinson, is producing and directing tonight's broadcast. If Coach P will be kind enough, we're going to fire up about 2 minutes worth of commercials. When we come back, more of the Countdown to Tip-Off pregame show. You're watching TCA basketball right here on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube, all live.
Folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Fayette Academy High School in Summerville, Tennessee. We're about 7.5 minutes away from the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. Tonight's first game is the TCA Lady Lions taking on the Lady Vikings of Fayette Academy. As we said in the first segment of the Countdown to Tip-Off pregame show, the stakes could not be any higher. First place is at stake. A TCA win tonight, and they win the district outright. Fayette Academy needs a victory and some help in a couple of days to win the district outright. And I won't even get into the tiebreaker scenarios. We didn't get my appointment with a scientist at NASA, so I do not have those scenarios broken down for you, but needless to say, huge night of basketball getting ready to be seen right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. You know, looking back at these two teams played back on January 18th, there was a game that TCA won 67-59, and it was a battle back and forth between these two teams. And I look for the same in this game this afternoon. What's going to concern me, if I'm a TCA line where I'm going to be concerned that today, it's going to be the play of Caitlin Eubanks and Emmy Moore down low. Eubanks averaging 13.3 points a ball game and Moore averaging 12.4. Eubanks also averaging almost 10 rebounds a game, and Moore, she's no slouch herself in the rebounding department. They are going to be a load for TCA to handle down in the low blocks, and that is, in my mind, that is going to be the Fayette Academy game plan, is to get the ball low and attack TCA in the low blocks and let their big girls score points early and often and hammering the glass. If Fayette Academy can own the glass and convert on shots, Fayette Academy has a good chance. If TCA can do some good checkout work and then make their shots, TCA should have no problem, in this ball game. Olivia Lee, I don't have the stats from the last game in front of me, but as I remember, Olivia Lee had a big ball game in the last game between TCA and Fayette Academy. When you look at some of the team stats, as I did earlier today, I didn't get a chance to copy them down, but I looked at them on the way here at a rest stop. A lot of the team stats, Fayette Academy actually won the team stat operation, or the team stats for the previous game between these two teams, and TCA simply took more shots and made more shots. TCA's defense, especially their point defense, was key. Fayette Academy had a lot of turnovers in this game, and for TCA, that defense is going to have to step up and do the job again. Not only are they going to have to defend down low, but they will have to defend up on the point as well. For TCA, one of the good things is Gehring will be back in the starting lineup tonight. Remember, she played Saturday against McNary Central, had a decent game off the bench, her first game in a couple of weeks, but Elisa is back in the starting lineup tonight, so we have our original starting lineup in that we've used all season long, and we're just about ready for basketball. I think it's just going to be a dandy of a ball game. I need you folks to call your neighbors, call your friends, get on your computer, and share out this broadcast of TCA basketball tonight, especially this girls' game, is going to be one for the books. This is the premier girls basketball game, one of the premier, if not the premier girls basketball game in the state of Tennessee this evening. I'm looking forward to bringing it to you right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. The teams are warming up. It's a rather smallish TCA crowd at the moment, but there's still time before the game starts. It looks like they're going to probably have senior recognition ceremonies here for Fayette Academy. I guess they're going to do that in between games. I did notice a big box of roses down there on the Fayette Academy sideline, so I can only assume that it is a senior recognition night, and we will that will be happening in between games. Don't forget, folks, TCA football coach Blake Butler is in the house, and we'll be talking to him in between games. A lot of stuff went down with the TSSAA concerning high school football today. You're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. There's going to be no in between. Blake Butler's going to break all that down for us in between games right here on the TCA broadcast network. We're going to go ahead and keep it here right now because we're coming up on some things we'll need to take a break for later. But again, TCA coming this ball game at 19-3, 9-0 in the region, and Fayette Academy 20-3, 8-1. And like I said, the stakes could not be any higher than they are tonight. TCA with a win will win the district title between these two teams who have fought all year long, being 1 and 2 all season long. We're going to have a dandy for you, and we're just proud as punch to be able to bring it to you right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. Would like to remind everybody that this is a interactive broadcast show. You can leave message in the comments section. Doesn't matter whether you're a TCA fan or whether you're a Fayette Academy fan. Matter of fact, I know we're going to have a lot of Fayette Academy viewers tonight, and you folks from Fayette Academy are more than welcome to chime in. Let us know who you are, who you're cheering for, and where you're watching this game from, and we will be happy to say hello to you, and we look forward to your comments during this ball game this evening right here in Summerville, Tennessee. Well, the teams are coming to the bench, and we're just about ready for the pregame ceremonies. And as we do, we're going to remind Philip Robinson we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. And, Coach, let's go ahead and take that 2-minute timeout. You're watching TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back to tonight's broadcast of TCA basketball. Starting lives for TCA, the senior number 3, Elizabeth Hurt, the junior number 4, Amelia Gehring, the junior number 11, Carden Vales, junior number 22, Olivia Lee, and the senior number 23, Hannah Yarborough. That's the starting lineup for your TCA Lady Lions in this ball game tonight. And now, here are the starting last four. Fayette Academy, a junior. Number 11, Georgia Weatherly. A junior, Camille Burnett. It's going to be a junior, number 24, Annie Thornton. It's going to be a senior, number 32, Caitlin Eubanks. And finally, a junior, number 35, Emmy Moore. So again, the lineups for Fayette Academy, it's going to be Weatherly, Burnett, Thornton, Eubanks, and Moore. And for TCA, it's going to be Hurt, Gehring, Vales, Lee, and Yarborough. Fayette Academy wearing the home whites with red numbers. TCA in their home black, or road blacks, purple numbers trimmed in white. Again, Fayette Academy 20-3 on the season. TCA 19-3. More importantly, TCA 9-0 in district play, and Fayette Academy 8-1 in district play. Olivia Lee to jump for TCA, and Eubanks to jump for Fayette Academy. The officials have the ball, and we are underway. TCA wins the opening tip. We walk in the front court. 4 out, 1 low. Down low cutter is Olivia Lee. She can't do anything with it. From the wing, here's a 3 off the back of the rim. No, TCA with the rebound fouled. No shot. Olivia Lee with the ball shot up. No, Eubanks tipped the ball. TCA gets the rebound. And from the wing is Gehring for 3. No. Rebound controlled by Fayette Academy. Boy, some beating and banging underneath early in this contest. If the officials let them play, I'm okay with that as long as it's called both ways. Fayette Academy driving with the basketball. TCA double teaming. Kick out top of the key. They go down low, can't do anything with it. Kick out 3 from the wing. Good. That's going to be Annie Thornton for 3. And it is Fayette Academy taking the early 3-0 lead, just over a minute played in this contest. Vales to Yarborough. Yarborough with Gehring. She penetrates and loses the basketball out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover on TCA. Fayette Academy pushing the ball into the front court. TCA pretty much a man or gal defense. That's Burnett with the ball, top of the key. Drives, kicks back out. Back, top of the key. They try and go in high post. Can't do anything with it. Back out to the wing. Wing drives in, throws one up. No good. Wild shot. Fight for the rebound. It's controlled by TCA. Yarborough quickly in the front court for the Lions. Down low. Nice save by Hurt. For 3. No. Rebound. Eubanks. 6:04 to go in our open quarter of action. Fayette Academy 3, TCA 0. Fayette Academy in the paint, can't do anything with it. Here's a steal. TCA driving. Carden fails, coast to coast for the deuce. And it's a 3-2 game. That basket coming at the 5:46 mark of this contest. Fayette Academy back on offense. They go into the corner, back to the top of the key. Back into post again, turning, kicking back out. Back into the post. They try and make a move, forced up. No. Good post defense by TCA against Eubanks. TCA Hurt quickly in the front court, up off the glass. No. Eubanks with the rebound for Fayette Academy. Lady Vikings into the front court. 3-2 TCA. Just over 5 minutes remaining in our opening quarter of action. Into the paint, or into the low post. Top of the key, drive, shot, up, no, whistle. And the foul is going to go against TCA's Elizabeth Hurt. That's going to be her first, the team's first. And that's going to send Emmy Moore to the line, shooting 2. Moore, a 49% free throw shooter, Misses the first one. Gets the second one. She's 1 of 2. And it's a 4-2 Fayette Academy lead. 5 minutes to go in our opening quarter from Summerville, Tennessee at Fayette Academy High School. It's TCA basketball. Gehring on the left wing extended. Looking, kicks back top of the key to Vales. Vales works off a screen. Kick out. Lee can't do anything with it. Lee on the left wing now, wanting a move. Back out to Vales on the wing. Runs into a double team. Good defense. Top of the key, Yarborough, it's short. Rebound by Eubanks. She is an aircraft carrier down in the low blocks. Here's Fayette Academy. That's Burnett. Inside. Thought there was a travel, no call. Good TCA defense. Skip pass, they throw the ball away. Second turnover for Fayette Academy. TCA doing a nice job when Eubanks gets the ball into the low post. They got a man on her, and they're floating over some help and making it very tough for her when she gets the ball into the low post. So far, TCA doing a nice job on the defensive side of the ball. Just over 4 minutes to go in our opening quarter, 4-2, Fayette Academy with the lead. Vales needs help, gets it to Gehring. Gehring in the paint, kick out, 3, no, in and out, no good. Outlet pass, Fayette Academy chases it down, good hustle by Moore. They reset the offense. Eubanks in the paint, running floor, no, but there's a foul. The question is, who they're going to give it to, Hurt or Lee? And Hurt is going to pick up her second personal foul, team's second. Eubanks, a 58% free throw shooter, makes the first of 2. Fayette Academy 2 for 3 from Charity. Camden Maxfield's into the game, so TCA goes a tad smaller. Gehring to the bench as well. Missed the second one. TCA with a rebound. 2-on-2 fast break. Vales. Double team in the corner, needs help. And a reach in. That's going to be on Annie Thornton. It's going to be her first, team's first. Side out TCA underneath their own goal. Max in the game for the Lady Lions. High out to Sanders. She works right wing into the corner. Vales for 3, no. Fight, tip the rebound, TCA up, shot blocked. Rebound, boy, it's physical underneath, and it's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor Fayette Academy. That goes as a turnover for TCA. 2 turnovers apiece in this contest. Tristan Vales, Tommy Chapman, Melinda Young Chapman, David Stephen, Craig Sanders, Judy Barker, and Jackie Anderson Lucas among those checking in with us tonight. They go down low. There's the double team, and we got a foul on TCA. I believe Vales is going to pick that one up. And it is. Carden Vales picks up her first, team's third. They go inside. Here's Moore, loses it, turnover, number 3. TCA into the front court. Vales right wing extended. Tries to work off a screen, can't do anything with it. Sanders, top of the key. Drives up, misses the bunny off the glass. Oh my. Had a lane that I could have walked through for the layup. Couldn't get it to fall. Weatherly in the corner, guarded by Sanders. TCA Vales goes for the steal, doesn't get it. And ball is lost. Fayette Academy gets it back in the hands of Weatherly once again. She pulls it out as the Lady Vikings reset their offense. Steal, TCA, turnover, Fayette's 4th. Down the stretch, Vales up and good. Carden Vales with 4, it's a 1-point game. She's got all 4 TCA points. 5-4 Fayette Academy, 2:07 to go in our opening quarter of action. the district championship on the line in this game. Moore with the basketball. They go down low. Traveling is the call. Turnover number 5 on Fayette Academy. Gehring checks back in for TCA, and Vales is going to take a rest, so probably Gehring will go to the point guard. Gehring in the front court with the basketball. Maddox. Lee, top of the key. Lee hadn't really even gotten off yet tonight in this game. Olivia Lee, kick out. Sanders had the open shot. She drives, tries to go inside to the cutting Lee. Turnover TCA, their third. Take the open shot, young ladies. Thornton was in the front court. TCA with the double team, balls on the deck. They kick out. Drive, shot, up and good. That's the strength of Caitlin Eubanks. She's got her first bucket, and she's got 3 on the game. Extends that Fayette Academy lead, 2-3. Gehring shifts gears and puts it into the corner. Kick out, top of the key, 3. Good! Anna Sanders with the 3, and this game is tied at 7, our first tie of the contest. Under a minute to go in our opening quarter of action, tied at 7. Thornton down low into the corner. Back out to Eubanks. Surprised she's playing out that high. They try and get her the ball down low and couldn't handle it. Another turnover. Folks, that's turnover number 6 against Fayette Academy in our opening quarter of action. 41 seconds to go. TCA with a chance to take their first lead of the evening. Gehring in the front court. Ball's on the deck, stolen by Fayette Academy. 4th turnover for TCA. Fayette trying to run. Oh, nice pick by TCA. And Gehring with the basketball, 7 turnovers. 4 on 2, and we lose the basketball. And guess what? Fayette Academy steps on the inline, and they're kind enough to give us the basketball right back. Sanders pulling the trigger, looking. Gets it outside on the right wing. Gehring cutting. Sanders on the post. Wrap around Yarborough. Good! Yarborough with the bucket. TCA's first lead of the game. 3 seconds to go. Shot good. If it goes, and it's no good at the end of 1 quarter play. It's TCA 9 and Fayette Academy 7. A 1-minute timeout right here on the TCA Broadcast Network.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
As freezing temperatures make their arrival, McCoy's Heating and Air can give you peace of mind this season with a thorough seasonal inspection of your system. A seasonal inspection from the professionals at McCoy's Heating and Air is valued at $89. But if you call before January 31st, you can get yours for only $50. Each additional unit can be inspected for only $25. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your seasonal inspection.
9-7, TCA with the lead going in the second quarter. Folks, for those of you scoring at home, that was Jaden Maddox who got that bucket, not Yarborough. My eyesight's not where it needs to be, and for my poor vision, they do have similar styles and very similar physiques, and those dark uniforms, even at this lower point, it is sometimes hard for me to read these numbers. TCA with the basketball to start this second quarter. Gehring, penetration, baseline, kick back out. Balls on the deck, another turnover. TCA, steal by Eubanks. Fayette into the front court. Right 3, good. The bucket by Burnett. And our third lead change of the afternoon. 10-9. Fayette Academy. Max with the basketball. Needs help. Loses the basketball. Turnover, their 7th. And a steal right back. And a whistle. And I believe we're going to have holding on Fayette Academy. Annie Thornton picks up her second, team second. Into the ball game for Fayette Academy, Megan Grantham. Megan, as I recall, had a great or a nice game. Here's a three from the corner. Good! String music, Amelia Gehring. TCA retakes the lead. Our fourth lead change of the evening. Larry, I'm going to have you come to these ball games and be my personal spotter. Moore with the ball. Gives it to Weatherly. They try and get the ball into the paint. Turn around, Jay. It's short. Rebound by TCA. Gehring with the ball. Bounce pass in the front court is Carden Vales. And a whistle away from the play. That's going against Georgia Weatherly of Fayette Academy. Picks up her first, team's third. Judy Keene checking in from Loudoun County. Jeremy Maddox, the coach, watching. TCA inside shot up, no. Rebound, fought for it. TCA rips it away. That was Yarborough that time. Lee for three, skims off, no. Still looking for her first points of the night. 12-10, TCA with the lead. Fayette Academy with the basketball. They pound the ball in low. Double team shot up, no. Rebound TCA. Good interior defense for the Lady Lions. Lions in the front court. Gehring kick out. Three on the way, no. Off the front of the pig iron. TCA hustles for it but can't chase the basketball out of bounds as it goes up into the band. Fayette Academy with an armada of cheerleaders here this evening. TCA player hits the deck. That was Vale. She's back up and at him. Eubanks tried to go low. She couldn't do it. Pull-up shot, no. Rebound. Eubanks shot up, no. We're going to have a foul on TCA. Probably going to be on Vales. And it is Carden Vales. That's going to be her second, team's fourth. Eubanks misses it. Eubanks with 3 points so far. And she's 2 of 4 from Charity. Fayette Academy 3 of 6 from Charity. TCA has yet to take a free throw in this contest. TCA with a 1-point lead and possession of the basketball. Gehring into the front court. Works off a screen. Gehring dishes it to Lee, who works off a Gehring screen. Down to Gehring, down low, can't do anything with it. Muscles her way up, no. And the rebound by Eubanks. Fayette Academy into the front court. They drive, kick out to Grantham. Back down in the corner. They're looking inside. Can't get anything going. Back out top of the key is Burnett. Now it's Weatherly. Weatherly gets the ball in the corner. Burnett. They're trying to go inside. There's the TCA double team. Dish, drive, shot up, no, but a foul. Emmy Moore going to the line, shooting 2. TCA with a nice double team on Eubanks with nobody help out on the backside. And Elizabeth hurt. Coach, she picks up her third team foul. The free throw by Moore is no good. She's 1 for 3 in the ball game and a 49% free throw shooter on the year. Missed them both. Still TCA with the lead, but Fayette Academy with the offensive glass. They reset their offense with a skip to Weatherly. Weatherly drives, kick out to Moore. Moore loses the basketball, turnover number 10 for Fayette Academy. Sanders off to Lee, drives, kick out. Gehring pulls it up, short. Rebound by Caitlin Eubanks. Long pass thrown out of bounds, turnover number 11 on Fayette Academy. Boy, turnovers and missed free throws hurting Fayette Academy in this ball game. They've only made 3 field goals to TCA's 5, but it is a 1-point game thanks to the free throw shoot. Here's Lee, pull up Jay, a kiss off the glass for her first deuce of the ball game. 14-11, TCA's largest lead at 3. Under 4 minutes to go in this contest. Moore with the basketball, needs help. Gets it to Weatherly. They're running the high offense with Burnett. Going to the corner. Here's Eubanks cutting. There's the double team. She forces one up, but it goes in. Eubanks with 6 in the game. Simple power move by the big girl for Fayette Academy. Good, strong move. She is definitely an all-district performer, first team. TCA loses the ball, 8th turnover. Fayette Academy holds the ball at midcourt as TCA hustles back on defense. Into the paint. The dish and drive, shot up, no, but a foul. And once again, Fayette Academy going to the charity stripe. Gehring picks up her first personal, 6th team foul. The free throw is no good. Moore is now 1 for 5 from charity. Misses them both. Gehring into the front court. Sanders on the wing. Ball tipped right in the hands of Olivia of Gehring. For 3, no. Fight for the rebound, and it's controlled by Fayette Academy. Under 3 minutes to go in our opening half of action. Fayette Academy, Grantham with the basketball into the corner. That's Weatherly. In low to Eubanks in the paint, throws one up. Good defense by TCA on the double team. TCA on the outlet, 2-on-0, fast break. Sanders with the ball, baseline, inside Maddox, yes! Maddox with her second bucket of the night, she's got 4. The TCA lead is 3, matching their largest lead of the evening. Inside to Eubanks, turns, kick out 3, no. Backside rebound, TCA, that's Gehring, and she pushes it into the front court. Driving coast to coast, no, and no foul. Eubanks with another rebound. 2 minutes to go in the half. Weatherly with the basketball, tries to work off a Eubanks screen, give and go Moore. Back down to Weatherly, kick back out to Moore on the wing. Skip pass to the other side. Back out to the right wing, 3. Boy, you knew when that was off, it was no good. Wide left, and it's going to be TCA basketball with a $1:40 to go in our opening half of action. Vales back to the ball game for TCA is going to replace Sanders. So it's Vales, Gehring. Also Camden Maxfield into the ball game, Lee and Maddox, your TCA 5. Maddox works right, tries to go down low. Left-handed shot in the paint, good. Carden Vales with her 3rd bucket of the night. The little shuffle pass, dribble to the right, kick it to the left for the deuce. 18-13, the TCA lead is 5. Eubanks in the paint, can't do anything with it. They try and go low, good defense. Maddox on the low side, passes high. Another turnover for Fayette Academy, that's their 12th. Just over a minute to go. TCA looking to extend this lead as the bubble gum is blowing in the gymnasium tonight. TCA driving, shot, scoop, no. Another rebound by Eubanks. Under a minute, Fayette Academy with the basketball. Left wing, Moore up in the high post. Diagonal to Weatherly, they look to drive and go low. Eubanks out high. They give it to her low. She can't do anything with it, loses the basketball. 13 turnovers. TCA, Lee off the glass with a kiss. Her second bucket, she's got 4. The TCA lead is 7. In the paint, look at that double team. Hook shot up, no. Traveling is the call turnover number 14 on Fayette Academy. Crowd still coming in. Looks like a nice TCA crowd here for this game. Fayette Academy crowd is filled in nicely as well. 14 seconds. TCA will hope for the last shot. Here's Lee. Drive, slashing, and we lose the basketball. Turnover number 9. 5 seconds to go. They're going to get off a good shot, and TCA steals the basketball, and this half comes to an end. Our score at the end of the first half, TCA 20 and Fayette Academy 13. A 2-minute timeout. Coach P, a 2-minute timeout. TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum Steakhouse, come taste the difference.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
And welcome back to Fayette Academy, where TCA leads at the half 20-13. Quickly in the scoring, Burnett with 3 for Fayette Academy, Thornton with 3, Eubanks with 6 on 2 field goals, 2 of 4, and Moore with 6 free throws. She's made 1. That is the scoring. 4 field goals, 2 from long range, 3 of 10 from charity, 3 personal fouls, and 15 turnovers. For TCA, Gehring with 3, Vales with 6, Sanders with 3, Lee with 4, Maddox with 4. TCA 9 field goals, 2 from long range, have not been to charity, 6 personal fouls, and 9 turnovers in the first half of play. Well, there were big changes in with high school basketball or high school football this afternoon at the TSSAA level, and here to talk about him is TCA football coach Blake Butler. Coach, I was kidding earlier, and I said to Dexter, we let you out of our sight for 1 minute, and look what you bring back to us. I think we've just been handed, specifically you as a scheduler, have been handed a kind of a big pile of mess.
Well, it's usually a lot of levels when you get to something like this. And, when you, what TSSAA handed down today with, you've got where every team across the state is going to have to play at least one Thursday night game. It's really kind of, from what we're dealing with officiating and, just trying to get officials and trying to get full crews out there, it's gotten to the point now where we're going to have to do some things schedule-wise and move some games off of Friday nights. And unfortunately, that's where we are. I know we've talked a lot about official shortages and everything that's going on with just trying to get more officials out there. And I think in areas, especially when you look at the highly dense population areas of our state, have really struggled when we look at officiating.
Look west, young man. Look west.
Well, and it's something. It's tough to, fault TLSAA for doing that. But unfortunately, they've been put in a situation where they had to come up with some sort of solution, and this is what we got handed. And we don't know for sure when it's going to happen, but we know it'll be this year, and it'll be at the discretion of TWSAA when we. I
was just going to say that the thing that I don't make. If we got to move some games to Thursday, that's one thing. But to have the TWSAA arbitrarily say, oh, by the way, you're going to play this game on Thursday, and you don't have a choice in it, that's where I kind of have an issue with it.
Well, I know that, they had mentioned briefly, about an appeal process and things like that. It's really, we're going to have to see how this plays out. This is obviously new for everybody, kind of new information. And so just kind of finding out a little bit more in the coming days of what that's going to look like. And again, it's, an unenviable task that they have to figure out this whole official shortage situation across the state.
Now, I know there are some associations that really don't have much of a shortage. Jackson, I think, being one of those. But even if there are no shortages in a given association, they're still going to make you play a game on Thursday, and they use for safety purposes. And can you give me a definition? What are the safety reasons for doing that?
Well, what you look at is across the state, a lot of times our association gets pulled to other areas to cover games, and that's something that while in the Jackson area, our association is pretty well stocked, if you will.
Northwest, probably the same
with
way.
Officials. A lot of our surrounding areas aren't. I know when you start getting towards Memphis and places like that, we have officials get pulled out of association for games sometimes. And then you talk about the safety concern. I know we had a couple games last year where we had 4-man crews as opposed to a 5-man crew. In a lot of your bigger games, you'll have a 7-man crew, which is what you'll see as you get on down the road in the playoffs. So when you talk about playing with 4-man crews, that becomes a player safety issue. When you talk about, some younger officials that are trying to get experience, you like to be able to pair them up with, some more experienced guys and not necessarily hang them out to dry on a 4-man crew of inexperienced officials. And so that's where the safety concern comes in, is being able to have a full crew out there and have a good mix of experience and younger officials still learning the game a little bit. And so that's where the safety concern really comes in.
Coach, they say they're going to pick the games. Can a school volunteer a game? I think we're going to have an extended home schedule, if memory serves me correct, by rule from what happened last year with Harding. Is there a certain game you might, hey, TWSAA, if we got to do it, we pick this game?
Well, that's something that, again, it remains to be seen. Like I said, this just came out today. I know Coach Williams was in the middle of the discussion today and had to hightail it back to get here for, our game here tonight. And it's something that, I'm imagining there'll be a little bit more a few more questions and some answers on this from TLSAA about how this will work. And through I imagine through an appeal process, if there's a couple teams that, hey, it's best for us to play on a Thursday night, there may be some situations like that. But really just, it's new to all of us. We know we'll play at least one game on a Thursday night this year, and it kind of remains to be seen which game that'll be.
Coach, I look at some of these things that, let's say, we get one game. Well, another team down the line, well, they need a game. We could end up getting into 2, 3, maybe even 4 ball games on Thursday nights. Not because we want to, because that's just the way the cookie crumbles with the TWSAA. I assume that's where you would come in with an appeal of, say, we're getting to a multiple Thursday night game situation.
I think so, because that's where, the wording of it says at least one.
That's always scary.
And so that means you'll have at least one, but it opens the door for multiple. And one thing, obviously, you want to take into account player safety. You don't want your kids playing on short weeks, multiple weeks in a row, especially if you hit a tough stretch of your schedule. And especially affecting small schools that don't have as much depth of having to play on a short week. And, that's something that I imagine will be taken into account in the appeal process. But again, there's a lot of information still out there about it, and just trying to figure this whole thing out that we got handed today. And I understand it. I get it.
We don't like it, maybe, but
you typically think high school football on a Friday night, but we'll do what we have to, and we'll make it work.
Coach, quickly, because we're getting ready for second half action. What about playing some Saturday ball games? Would you prefer a Thursday or a Saturday situation? I know back in the day when I was a player, I played a lot of Saturday evening basketball or football.
Yeah, it's something that kind of remains to be seen. Of if you get picked for a Thursday night, can you make it a Saturday? And there's a whole lot of questions that we don't have answers to right now. But I'd imagine just the option to move games off of a Friday night is the biggest thing that's going to be entertained this coming fall.
Well, Coach, I knew if there was anybody who could run the steps and punch their way through this scenario the TSS stable has given us, it would be you, The Rock.
I will walk down steps and walk up steps and stay
like
in one piece.
You want to stay in one piece just like I do, Coach. Thank you very much, my friend, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Stan.
That's the head football coach of the TCA Lions, Blake Butler. You got to answer what's going on with the TSSAA, and we're back to basketball action. Great to hear from TCA coach Blake Butler. Fayette Academy shot up and good. And that was Thornton with her second bucket of the night. She's got 5. It's a 5-point TCA lead, 20-15. Around the horn, TCA goes Lee outside, guarded by Thornton. Lee with a big game in the home contest between these two has not really had a chance to get off yet in this ballgame. Boy, look at TCA battling low. Lee getting hammered underneath. Lee, top of the key, 3. It's good. Well, Coach P, you want to hammer Olivia down low, she'll just step out 20 feet out and drain one for you. TCA's lead is 8. 7 minutes to go. TCA lead. Here's a steal. Turnover number 16 for Fayette Academy. Down the stretch is Olivia Lee. And she's got 9. Fayette Academy wants, needs, and gets a timeout. 6:31 to go. TCA's up by 10, 25-15. A 30-second break, and we're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And welcome back. TCA leads by 10, 25-15. Coach P, among those watching, maybe my favorite name that I've ever seen, Boogie White, is watching this game tonight from Ashland City. And they say, go Lady Lions. TB, Thomas Barnes checking in, one of the great TCA basketball players of all time. And he was a fine official in his own right, and I look forward to someday maybe TB will put the stripes back on and become an official once again. And you know what, TB? We were just talking about the shortage of football officials. You've got the brain for it. Thomas, I think you'd make a good football official too. TCA basketball off the turnover, number 2 in the half for Fayette Academy. 6:39, TCA with the lead. Gehring in the paint, kick out to Lee. She goes baseline, wrap around, throws the ball away. Turnover TCA, number 10, first in the half. Somebody zigged when they shouldn't have zagged on that, and TCA's lead is 10, 25-15. Here with 6.5 minutes to go in our third quarter of action. Driving, throwing a shot up, wild one is Thornton. TCA with the rebound. Gehring quickly pushing the ball into the front court. Kick out. TCA drives, lead with the basketball. She's going to work off a pick. Back out to the wing is Gehring. Pull up Jay, too strong. Rebound tip, Vales, no. Fight for the rebound, and it bounces around, hot potato. It goes out of bounds. Fayette Academy basketball. Camden Maxfield into the ball game for TCA, replacing Yarborough. TCA's league, as we said, is 10. I just love that name, Boogie White. Fayette Academy with the basketball. That's Thornton. She stops, gives it to Moore. Kicks back out. Weatherly. They go Thornton, top of the key. She's got 5 for Fayette Academy. They're really trying to get inside but have not been able to do it. There's a walk, no call, but they drive, shot up and good. Emmy Moore with her first field goal. She's got 3. The lead is 8. TCA's led by as many as 10 on a couple of the different occasions. Maxfield, pull up Jay, 16 feet. Yes! Camden with her first bucket of the night. Under 5 minutes, the TCA lead back to 10. Thornton picks up her dribble. They go in low. Eubanks spins. Shot. It's short. Great TCA defense. Elizabeth Hurt working down low with a great check out on Caitlin Eubanks. Gehring out. Sanders into the ball game. Maddox in. And Hurt out. Hurt playing with 3 fouls, but she has done yeoman's work. Shot inside. Missed it from point blank is Fayette Academy. Sanders gets out with the rebound. Into the front court we go. TCA throws a bad pass. They go after it. Bodies collide on the floor. You've got to call something, Mr. Official. And they call nothing, and it's, well, and a backside official calls a foul on TCA. Carden Vales with the foul, her third. The official 2 feet from the play could not make a call. We had to have an official from the backside. And I don't think it was the correct call in my opinion, but that's why I'm up here instead of down there. TCA almost got the steal. They in low. There's a travel, no call, shot up and good. Eubanks with 8. Eubanks averaging 13.3 a ball game. So strong. 27-19, 4 minutes. Maddox with the basketball. Driving in the paint. Yes! Oh, check that, Lee. Lee in double digits with 11. Boy, it looked like Maddox for a second. They've both got those ponytails flopping. It was a TCA bucket, and that's what's important. Eubanks, high post. That's not where she needs the ball. Oh, look at the steal by Lee. Driving in the paint to the hoop. And she'll be at the line shooting a deuce. Georgia Weatherly picks up her second. Georgia. Oh, Georgia. I'll stop singing now, Larry. Olivia Lee with a little help from the pig iron sinks TCA's first free throw of the night as Savannah Lee checks in just on cue. String music on the second one. Older sis says she approves, young sis. Fayette Academy skip pass into the front court. Burnett with the basketball. Right wing, that's Weatherly. Eubanks to Moore, she drives, forces one up. Sanders with the rebound for TCA. Little Sanders has done a good job on the boards tonight. Gehring, right baseline. Kick out Maxfield. Camden back to Gehring. Sanders cuts low. Lee with the basketball, top of the key. Works off a pick. Sanders fakes. Drives, can't do anything with it. Kick out, 3, no. Rebound Lee. Eubanks affects the shot. It's no good. Fayette Academy into the front court. The TCA lead is 12. Their largest of the night. Jaden Maddox picks up the foul. That's going to send Fayette Academy to the free throw line. Can't see the number on the young lady. We'll get that for you here in a second as she goes 1 for 2 from Cherry. That was Weatherly. Sanders with a bucket for TCA. She's got 5. 13-point lead. Drive, shot, no. Rebound, TCA. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Coast to coast, the block. Shot by Eubanks, but a foul. Caitlin picks up her first. Special player, Caitlin Eubanks. And TCA at the line. Gehring misses the free throw. Only the third free throw that TCA has attempted all evening. Missed them both. Justin Miller checking in. One of our great sponsors, Tennessee Tractor, Waterwell Solutions. Moore cut off by Lee. They're trying to get the ball to Eubanks. And they reset the offense. Driving is Weatherly. Back top of the key is Thornton. Oh, great TCA defense there. Maddox picking up the ball and playing some tough D. Nice inside denial in the paint. Off to Burnett. Weaving on the corners. They just can't get anything going. They being Fayette Academy. Drive, shot, up, good, and a foul. Eubanks with the bucket. And Maxfield picks up the foul. Caitlin Eubanks, 2 of 4 from Charity. She shoots 58% from the stripe. Got that one. Grantham in for Eubanks, who takes a seat for the final minute and 10. This would be a good opportunity for TCA to hammer the ball inside when Eubanks is out of the game. TCA chases down, errant pass, throws one. Turnover number 11, steal right back by TCA. Lee, the floater, short. Rebound, Olivia Lee. Shot up. Fouls on the floor. That's against Fayette Academy. Looks Weatherly is going to pick up her third personal, so she's the first Lady Viking in foul trouble. Inside, Maddox with the basketball. Kick out, Gehring. And the ball's kicked. It'll be TCA basketball out of bounds. Deanne Kramer checking in. Wide open shot up, no, but a foul. Amelia Gehring at the line to shoot a deuce. Thornton picks up her third, so quickly Fayette Academy, Weatherly and Thornton both with 3 personal fouls. Amelia, the free throw is short. Maxfield into the ball game for Lee. That's a good substitutional switch for the last 46 seconds of this half. TCA up by 10, make that 11. TCA's largest lead has been 13, 42 seconds to go. TCA now leads by 11. Driving, shot, up, no. Rebound, TCA, Maddox. That was Yarborough, actually, I'm sorry. Shot up, no. Hurt working hard. Shot up again, missed it. There's got to be a foul in there somewhere as Eubanks came back in. Gehring picks up her second. Teams, I can't tell. fourth. Fayette Academy, Moore, turnaround shot, off the glass, no. Eubanks with the rebound and a whistle. Yarborough picks up her first, team's fifth. Inbounds, left corner, three skims off, no. Backside rebound, team rebound, TCA. Fayette Academy had a player on the backside. Perfect position to pick up that rebound, but she could not come up with it. That's TCA basketball, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gehring, good if it goes, and a foul, and that's going to be 3 shots. Critical mistake by Fayette Academy. And that's her fourth. Should be shooting 3, and it is. Amelia string music. That way, girl. Huge foul right before the buzzer in this third quarter. With Fayette Academy fouling on a desperation 3. And Gehring makes them pay. The TCA lead at the end of 3 is their largest of the night. It's a 14-point lead. TCA 37 and Fayette Academy 23. A 1-minute break. TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
As we begin fourth quarter action, TCA with their largest lead at 14. Grandma and Grandpa Gehring checking in from Jackson, Tennessee tonight. Appreciate that. Grandma, I know you're keeping Ray in line. Somebody's got to. Well, points have been in a premium tonight. Olivia Lee with 13. Vales with 6. Gehring with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maddox with 4. Those are the points for TCA. Eubanks leads Fayette Academy with 11. Lee with the basketball. Hurt, playing with 4 fouls. Inside, Lee, double team. Oh, how wide open. Hurt, couldn't get it to her. That's only, folks, Coach, it's only the third TCA turnover in this half. TCA's done a lot, but had 9 in the first half, only 3 in this half. Fayette Academy almost threw that ball away. Burnett picks up a dribble, kick out top of the key is Weatherly. Long range 3, TCA fights for the rebound, and we got a foul on the play. Emmy Moore picks up her first. And from this point forward, TCA will be in the bonus situation at the next Fayette Academy foul. Lee on the right wing. Into the corner is Vales. Works off a pick. Pull up Jay. It's in there for a deuce. Vales with 8 off the pick. 39-23. The lead is 16. Eubanks running shot up. No, but a foul. And Elizabeth Hurt just picked up her 4th. So Hurt with 4. Vales with 3. The 2 Lady Lions in foul trouble. And they're saying that's fifth. Oh, it's on Maxfield. Okay. Shots up and good. Missed the second of two. 39-24, the lead is 15. TCA with the ball, baseline. Scoop to the hoop, Dipsy Do can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebounds, controlled by Eubanks. Cutter, behind the back shot up, no good. Ball's on the deck, and it's going to be Fayette Academy basketball. Eubanks had the ball. It went off the leg of Lee out of bounds. They're looking. They get the ball in. Shot up. Good. Eubanks with 8 in the half. 14 in the game. (39-26), the lead is 13. 6 minutes. Long range shot lead, no. Rebound TCA up, no. Had to be over the back, no call. Rebound Moore. They go inside to Eubanks, double team. And TCA with the steal. 20 turnovers. Gehring drives shot, no, and a foul. And they call travel. Oh, golly. I could see Amelia's mouth from here, and it was just wide open. Like she could not believe it. 5.5 to go in this game. TCA by 13. Around the horn they go. They steal TCA. Lee, outlet. It's up. It's good. Carden Vales with a bucket. She's in double digits with 10, and Fayette Academy calls a timeout. 5:21 to go. TCA leads 41-26, a 30-second break. Back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Gary Deaton and the great folks at Deaton's Carpet One of the sponsors of TCA basketball right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. TCA leads by 15. 5:21 to go. Fayette Academy with the ball. TCA in a full court press. And pressure. TCA gets a steal. 7 turnovers in the half. Here comes Gehring. Pushing. Kicks out to the wing. Lee. Into the paint. Throws one up. Good. The running hook. 15 points for Olivia. Steal. Shot. Good. Olivia Lee. The pressure bothering, and a foul on TCA. That's going to be Maxfield. Fouls number 5, Maxfield. Third personal foul, 17 foul. Hannah Yarborough checking in the game for Maxfield. Hannah Yarborough enters the game for the Lady Lions. I tell you what, Eubanks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. She's got 14 points tonight. She averages 13.3, but TCA's done a nice job on her. How she's only averaging 13 a game is crazy. I can see Eubanks scoring at a 20-point per game clip easily. She's got that kind of talent. Grantham in for Eubanks. The free throw by Fayette Academy was good. Didn't see who that is. 2 for 2. And that was Abby Ray with her first points of the game. It is 45-28. just under 5 minutes to go in this game. Here comes the Fayette Academy pressure and a quick foul on Georgia Weatherly. That is her fourth personal. Thornton and Weatherly with 4 each for Fayette Academy. TCA 1 in the bonus. Carden Vales. She's got a dime's worth of points, 10. Make that a couple of straws at 11. Freddie Garrett watching this game. He's also scoring this game at home. Off the front of the pig iron, no. Fight for the rebounds controlled by Fayette Academy. 18-point lead for TCA. In the paint, TCA shuts them off. Outside 3, no. Over the bank, Moore, no call. Moore went up at an angle on it. Had to be over the back. But with 4.5 to go, TCA with the lead. We'll let y'all be the judge. Inside, TCA with the steal. 9 turnovers in the half. Long outlet, Gehring off the glass, no. Rebound, it's going to be a team rebound for Fayette Academy. Sanders into the ball game for TCA. It's going to replace Gehring. Huge audience watching this game this evening. Share it out, please. TCA's lead is 18. Drive, kick out, inside. Power move, that's a travel all day long. Shot to Grantham is good. How there was no foul there is beyond me. Ray Charles could have seen that. And a timeout. We're going to take a quick 30 right here on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
4:05 to go in this contest. TCA with the 16-point lead, 46-30 over the homestanding Lady Vikings. It's TCA basketball. Vikings in a full court press. TCA gets the ball into Lee. Double team. Sanders. Lee with the basketball. She'll push it in the front court. Sanders with the basketball. She goes baseline, kicks back out. Oh, wide open. Shot up good. Amelia Gehring. Amelia with 9. TCA calls the timeout. We're going to take one here. TCA with the 18-point lead with 3:44 to go. We're back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. While our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! Kinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Foundation Bank, one of the great sponsors of TCA basketball right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. Well, TCA winning this ball game over one of the best teams in the state by 18 points. And, Coach, I wish you had a mic right now, but I don't think TCA's played particularly well at times in this game. TCA has left a lot on this table and still dominating Fayette Academy. That says an awful lot about Matt Coble's ball club, I tell you what. And as the PA announcer says, let's walk this way. Fayette Academy into the front court, driving, shot up, no, and a foul. Emmy Moore will be at the line, shooting 2. Gehring picks up the foul. Moore, free throw off the back of the rim, no. That's 5 in a row she's missed. Make that 6 in a row. Lee rips down the boards. Vales chases down the basketball, right wing. TCA starting to throttle back just a hair. Wide open inside, can't do anything with it. TCA still with the basketball. And the outside official calls a foul on the inside. No, a timeout has been called. With 3:18 to go, TCA's up by 18, 48-30. We're going to go ahead and take a 30 here, Phil. We're back after this on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
Coach P, one of my all-time favorites, checking in. Dougal Butler checking in, and I appreciate your kind words, Dougal. Becky Watson also checking in. TCA with the basketball. In the corner is Vales to the wing, Sanders. Back to Vales. Just over 3 minutes to go. TCA, like I said in the last break, throttling back just a little bit. Kick out, burning some clock. Sanders, top of the key, wheels to a Lee. Under 3 minutes to go in this game. Gehring probes, kicks back out to cousin Olivia. TCA baseline to the wing. A nice kick back out, top of the key. We reset it once again. TCA's burned almost a minute off this clock. In the corner, Gehring. They try and go baseline. Ball kicked out of bounds. TCA will retain possession. Coach P, this possession approaching 1 minute in length. TCA running the game to perfection at this point in time. Looking. Gehring inside. Sanders baseline in the tall timber. Needs help. Gets it out. Pull up J. Shots blocked. May have been a foul, but no call. Just over 2 minutes to go in this game. TCA's lead is 18. Driving is Fayette Academy for the kick out. TCA's interior defense has been simply stifling. Running hook, no, and a foul. I mean, we've given up some points, but for the most part, the TCA defense has been excellent. Anna Sanders picks up her first, team's 9th. Weatherly at the line. She's now 2 of 3. Georgia has 2 points on the night. Yarborough in for Hurt. Off the back of the pig iron, no. The rebound's chased down by TCA. Oh, wide open Sanders on the 3, 2-1, touchdown. Anna Sanders with a deuce. She's got 7. Nice touchdown pass. Driving shot up short. Rebound. Nice steal by Fayette Academy. Thornton working hard. Inside, double team, and a foul. Folks, tomorrow night, the TCA basketball tour continues. Tomorrow night, we go to Bruinville to take on USJ. The neighborhood street fight, part 2. No love lost. There will be a crowd there tomorrow night. And, Bill, you know as well as I do, when TCA and USJ get together, you might as well take your score sheets as the free throw is good, tear them up and throw them out, because you never know what's going to happen when the Lions and the Bears tangle in basketball. The 2 free throws by Grantham are good. She's got 4. Be good to see our friend Scott Tinker tomorrow out at USJ. The great thing about tomorrow night, we'll have outstanding internet tomorrow. It'll be over 100 on the upload. That's good for those that don't know what that means. That's good for us. Approaching the 1 minute mark, buck 22 to go. TCA's lead is 17. They've led by as many as 18 on multiple occasions. Dana Haley Cooper checking in. Coach B, Philip Robinson, doing the duty tonight. Under a minute to go in this game. Fayette Academy really not electing not to foul at this point. They're going to play hard defense, but I don't see them committing fouls at this point. It's pretty useless. 40 seconds to go. Well, Lee, inside, baseline cut, double team, and we kick out and reset it. 25 seconds. Crowd starting to applaud as TCA approaches the 15-second mark. And a whistle on the backside. TCA will be at the cherry stripe. Wholesale substitutions for the Lions. Overton, Netherly. Tori Robinson. I heard that kid could play a little basketball. You know anything about her? Also, Riley Hidrogo will be in. The shot is good. Oh, by the way, the TCA JV teams, boys and girls, both won this afternoon very impressively. Carden gets them both. So Averly Lang opens up. It's going to be Avery Lang Overton, Riley Hidrogo, Annie Payne, and who am I missing? And Netherly. Long shot up, no good. And this game is final. Your TCA Lady Lions are district champions once again. The final score, TCA 52, Fayette Academy 33. A 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have analysis of game 1. We're back after this.
Worthy Road Studios. Worthy Road Studios is a full-service television and live streaming service that can provide live broadcast coverage outside of normal studios. We own all the equipment needed to produce live events. We are a road studio, meaning all equipment is portable. We can work out of small, unusual spaces not designed for broadcasting while still delivering a TV quality product. We use wireless communication systems and have invested in high-definition wireless video transmission. Worthy Road Studios has been producing local television for over 10 years. We work with different media organizations producing live high school sports, as well as Union University basketball and volleyball. We use multiple cameras, on-screen graphics, live scoreboards, and live picture-in-picture. We can do slow-motion instant replay with a telestrator. We can have referees mic'd and use sideline reporters with wireless microphones and cameras. Contact Worthy Road Studios by Facebook, YouTube, or call us at 731-499-1730. We would like to help you with your live event by streaming it to your Facebook page or to YouTube.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And welcome back to Fayette Academy, where TCA wins 52-33. I'm trying to get the official stats to pull up, and here they are. TCA wins 52-33. As the official stats come up, you can go ahead and take a break, Phil. I'll keep you here for a while. TCA actually wins this ball game 52-33. Fayette Academy with 7 in the first, 6 in the second, 10 in the third and fourth for their 33. TCA with 9 in the first, 11 in the second, 17 in the third, and 15 in the fourth for their 52 points. Fayette Academy 10 of 32 from the field for 31%. TCA 20 of 51 for 39%. 3-point shooting 2 of 9 for Fayette Academy for 22%. TCA 3 of 14 for 21%. Free throw shooting 11 of 23 for 48% for Fayette Academy. TCA 9 of 13 for 69. TCA did a nice job on the boards. 29 for TCA, 24 for Fayette Academy. 15 assists, 16 steals for TCA. Fayette Academy had unofficially 24 turnovers. TCA unofficially 10, only 13 turnovers, 9 in the first half. Did a much better job taking care of the basketball in the second half did TCA. TCA led 9-7 after 1, 20-13 at the half, 37-23 after 3, and TCA wins 52-33. 19 points is the final margin, and that may have been the largest amount we led by all night long. Taking a look at the individual numbers, first for Fayette Academy, Abby Ray with 2, Georgia Weatherly with 2. It was Camille Burnett with 3, Megan Grantham with 4. Emmy Moore held to 3 points tonight. Annie Thornton with 5. And Caitlin Eubanks, she was their leading scorer with 14. And trust me, Caitlin Eubanks worked very, very hard in this ball game for those 14 points that she had tonight. And I'm going to try and get up and move ahead a little bit. Coach B is taking a well-deserved break, and the camera has gotten a little off whack. So we're going to center the camera there a little bit as Fayette Academy is going to have their senior night ceremonies. Coach P is taking a break, so we're going to be keeping it here as everything's starting to go haywire here. Fortunately, for the most part, it's just paper, and it's not necessarily stuff that's needed, but I thank you folks very, very much. At the numbers for TCA, it was Elizabeth Hurt, no points but 2 rebounds. Hannah Yarborough, no points but 3 rebounds and an assist. Camden Maxfield, 1 bucket for 2. Maddox, 2 buckets for 4. Sanders, 3 buckets. She had 3 assists, 2 rebounds for 7. Gehring with 2 buckets, 4 free throws, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists for 9. Carden Vales, 5 buckets, 3 free throws, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 13 points. And TCA's and the game's lead scorer was Olivia Lee with 7 field goals, 2 free throws, 7 boards, and 2 assists. TCA moves to 20-3 on the season, while Fayette Academy falls to 20-4. Fayette Academy drops to 8-2 in the district, and TCA moves to 10-0. And more importantly, you can say this about the TCA Lady Lions: they are your 2022 district champions for Division II West Region number 5. Fayette Academy is going through with their halftime, their senior ceremonies. I know we've got some Fayette Academy people watching tonight, and so as a service to the Fayette Academy folks, we're going to keep the camera on the ceremony. We're not going to be able to pick up the PA announcer, but we want you to at least be able to watch the senior ceremony for those of you who happen to be Fayette Academy basketball fans, or if you're a parent or whatever. We hope you'll enjoy this presentation presented to you by Trinity Christian Academy. Looking at some other things, tomorrow night, TCA basketball returns. Diamond Dave McCulley is scheduled to return to join yours truly as TCA takes on USJ in the neighborhood street fight. Is it the last regular season game of the year? Well, we just don't know yet. The game against Madison has been postponed or canceled, and we may be looking for an opponent depending on what happens with the boys between tonight and tomorrow. But TCA at the University School of Jackson tomorrow. We'll remind everybody that this broadcast of Worthy Road Studios, a live broadcast for Union University, Freed-Hardeman, Peabody, Trinity Christian Academy, Jackson Christian, and Sacred Heart High School Sports. The Ball Game Blitz, the best source for sports in West Tennessee, all produced by Worthy Road Studios. Like Worthy Road Studios and Ball Game Blitz on Facebook, and subscribe to Worthy Road Studios on YouTube. Tonight's broadcast of TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network, produced and directed by the coach, Philip Robinson, for TCA. Well, the senior ceremony continues here for Fayette Academy, and they've got about 7 other seniors to go after this one gets done here. Lee Williams Miller, Larry Vales, Becky Hooper Watson, all watching this broadcast. Freddie Garrett, Dana Cooper, Melanie Wilburn, Becky Lucky, Sarah Hoskinson, all checking in to tonight's broadcast of TCA basketball. The girls' game won by TCA tonight, 52-33. What I'm going to do right now, folks, we're going to keep the video right here, and I'm going to go silent and let you pick up the public address announcer for the rest of this senior ceremony. At the conclusion, we'll have a 2-minute timeout at the conclusion of the ceremony. Enjoy the rest of the ceremony for those of you from Fayette Academy watching this broadcast tonight.
Mr. Joshua Lee Martin. Josh is a senior percussionist from Oakland and is the 17-year-old son of Joseph and Kimberly Martin. Josh plans to attend the University of Memphis and will major in electrical engineering. Mr. Josh Martin. Miss Elena Ray Purdue. Elena is a senior point guard and French horn player from Oakland. The 17-year-old daughter of Nikki and Jimmy Purdue, Elena plans to attend college at a school to be determined, majoring in environmental science and minoring in animal science. Miss Elena Purdue. Mr. Hughes Sims Paddock. Hughes is the 18-year-old son of Anne Marie and John Paddock of Somerville. Hughes plans to attend Mississippi State University to major in turf management and to own his own company. Mr. Hughes Paddock. Mr. George Russell Van Dyke. George is the 18-year-old son of Ricky and Joe Van Dyke of Bolivar. George plans to attend Ole Miss and then see where life takes him. Mr. George Van Dyke. And finally, Miss Maddie Alston Walker. Maddie is the 18-year-old daughter of Trish and Jay Walker of Somerville. In the fall, Maddie will be attending Arkansas State University to major in kinesiology with a minor in business, with the hope of becoming a pediatric physical therapist. Miss Maddie Walker. To these seniors and their parents, a heartfelt thank you. To the seniors, reach high, for stars lie hidden in your soul. Dream deep, for every dream precedes the goal. And from Jeremiah 29:11-13, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm, plans to give you hope in the future. Then you call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek with all your heart. And remember, once a Viking, always a Viking. We are so very proud of each of you. Please give these seniors and their parents a round of applause.
Well, there you have it, the Fayette Academy senior ceremony honoring their senior boys and girls basketball players along with their senior cheerleaders. If I counted right, about 15 or so of those student athletes being honored here tonight at Fayette Academy. Philip Robertson's producing and directing this broadcast of TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network. Philip, let's take a 3-minute timeout, a 3-minute break. I'm going to chew a couple of cough drops here, and we'll be back with more right here on the TCA Broadcast Network. Don't you go nowhere, everybody.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
As freezing temperatures make their arrival, McCoy's Heating and Air can give you peace of mind this season with a thorough seasonal inspection of your system. A seasonal inspection from the professionals at McCoy's Heating and Air is valued at $89. But if you call before January 31st, you can get yours for only $50. Each additional unit can be inspected for only $25. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your seasonal inspection.
27 years ago, a vision became a reality and Snookum's Steakhouse officially opened. We cut our steaks in-house and our ribeyes are full of flavor. The steak trimmings are used to make our certified Angus beef steak burgers, so when you order at Snookum's, you are getting high quality. Enjoy our salad bar and mini dessert. Also try our famous family recipe, the Pink Lush Fruit Salad. Come visit Snookum's Steakhouse in Henderson, Tennessee. We are open evenings Tuesday through Saturday but closed Sunday and Monday. Snookum's Steakhouse. Come taste the difference.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. the meantime, go Lions. McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to Fayette Academy. The teams have just got on the court for their warm-ups before we see TCA and Fayette Academy square off in this boys high school basketball. Here's some final scores that we have coming in. Obion Central defeats, and these should be all girls scores. Obion Central defeats Dyer County 55-49 in that ball game. And am I seeing this right? Ken Northcutt gets a win tonight, 72-6 over Carroll Academy. Congratulations, Coach Northcutt. Let's see, of course, TCA defeats Fayette Academy 52-33. North Point, this is the number one girls team out of the other district. They'll make up our region tournament. North Point, the Trojans defeat FACS 63-26 tonight. North Point with a possum stomping in that game. Briley Faith Cherry with 20 points. Bethany Wright with 18. And Izzy Carlson, I like that name, with 15 in that contest. Other scores from West Tennessee that we're looking for. It was Bradford defeating West Carroll 71-34. This is all girls action. And looking at some other scores from around here we're trying to find. Gleason leads Lake County 46-12, end of 3. And scanning some other scores. Perry County defeats Clarksburg 32-19. No, that's a halftime score, 32-19. Perry County over Clarksburg. Looking for some more scores that have been reported already tonight. No score yet on the USJ game. And USJ, boy, is this right? USJ 13, Sacred Heart 7 at the half in girls action. Wowzer, said one. And that looks like to be a look at the scores from in and around West Tennessee. Philip, let's take a 1 minute timeout, a 1 minute break. When we come back, we'll have more high school basketball for you right here on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place or yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
In boys action, Jackson Christian leads Tipton Rosemark 2-0 at the very beginning of that particular ball game. As we get set to bring you the starting lineups for this game. Randy Queen checking in. He says, go Trace. A proud uncle checking in. There you go. Well, we're just about ready for basketball and the starting lineups. Hope you enjoyed that first broadcast. It never gets tiring to say this. Your 2022 District 5 champions, the TCA Lady Lions. Has a nice ring to it. And now let's meet the starting lineups for this ball game tonight between TCA and Fayette Academy. For TCA, the freshman Braden Waller, the freshman number 1 Caleb Williams, The junior, number 5, Will Weiser. A junior, some kid named Robinson, Trace Robinson. And the final starter, a junior, number 23, Will Keltner. Special note, Will Keltner 16 points away from 1,000 for his career. And now let's meet the starting lineups for an all-senior lineup for Fayette Academy on senior night. It's going to be a senior, number 3, Jack Cooper. Also getting the start tonight, number 30, George Van Dyke. A senior, number 2, Matthew Cook. A senior, number 1, Hughes Paddett. And a senior, number 0, John Landon Knopf. So for Fayette Academy, it's Knopf, Paddett, Crook, Cooper, and Van Dyke. An all-senior starting lineup for TCA. Waller, Williams, Weiser, Robinson, and Will Keltner, the starting lineups for TCA.
Referees for tonight's game, J.C. Anderson, Lee Eilert, and Bill Wood.
The officials have been introduced, and they actually gave their names here. That's somewhat interesting at times, but just about ready for our second game, TCA and Fayette Academy. Ricky and Debbie Schenkel checking in. Angie Atwood checking in. Knopf to jump against Weiser. And TCA wins the opening toss there on offense first. Williams, top of the key to Weiser. In the paint, spins, drives, shot, off the glass, no, rebound. Fayette Academy. TCA won the first matchup between these two teams. Fayette Academy struggling this year. They're still looking for their first district win. Wrap around, in the paint, shot up, good. Hughes Paddett with a bucket. And the lead is to Fayette Academy on senior night. Robinson in the corner of Weiser. Keltner inside, he's fouled, no call. Shot up, good, the foul. Kelts is now 14 away from 1,000. Those of you that watch me on Facebook may have noticed I gave credit to Brad Keltner for going for 1,000 points in this game. Took a little grief for that, and that's okay. Kelts, the free throw, good. 13 points away from 1,000 in his career, and TCA takes the 3-2 lead. Ball knocked out of bounds. Fayette Academy basketball side out, mid-court. Jackson Christian had the early lead on Sacred Heart in boys action. That game at Jackson Christian, by the way. Inside, kick out. Now top of the key, they thought about it, was Crook. Shot up, blocked, tip, rebound TCA, and we're off to the races. 4-on-2. Drive, shot up, no foul. You notice that tall drink of water out there, that's Ryan Eubanks. 6'11" kid. His sister, an aircraft carrier on that girls team. It's a couple of big kids. TCA at the line. Free throw with a little help from the pig iron. Mr. Weiser is 1 for 1. Or we could say Mr. Weiser is no worse for the wear. Of course, you know his older brother Sam, he was my bud. Fayette Academy in the front court, down by 3. Lob! And the layup is no good. Tried to go for the dunk to Eubanks, unsuccessful. But a foul on TCA. Trace Robinson picks up the foul, his first, team's first. Eubanks at the line, a 66% free throw shooter. The first one's up and good. Second one, nice touch by the big boy. Seen him now for 4 years. He has grown exponentially as a player over the course of these last 4 years. Remember seeing him when he first appeared for Fayette Academy. Not even getting time as a JV player. Braden Waller with that bucket. Who got that bucket before that? He got them both, okay. Rebound, Eubanks up and good. Our uniforms and our kids, dark uniforms, dark numbers, hard to distinguish between a couple of them unless you're looking right at the numbers. The 5s and the 0s all look alike. Keltner drives against the big man. He decides better. In the paint, reach-in foul on the floor. Foul is on Matthew Crook, his first. First team foul against TCA, up and good. Keltner with the buckets. He's got 4. Check that, he's got 5, and he is 11 points away from 1,000. Keltner, 2 field goals, 1 for 1 from Charity. Miles Dawkins in the ball game, averaging 9.2 points a game. A sophomore replaces Crook. Fayette Academy inbound the basketball, looking to get it in. Knopf. Ball goes out of bounds, turnover Fayette Academy. 11-6 TCA with just over 5 minutes to go in our first period of play. Will Keltner 11 points away from 1,000. Robinson with the ball, Williams in the corner. Keltner couldn't get a shot off. Driving, Weiser, shots rejected by Eubanks. The 6'11 kid says, not in my house, not tonight. Or at least not on this possession. TCA playing some smothering defense. Keltner with a steal, another turnover for Fayette Academy, and a whistle on the play, blocking foul, Fayette Academy. Keltner hits the deck, but he gets up. Knopf picks it up, his first. Brady Orr into the game, along with, for TCA, and Luke Malden in for TCA. Cooper Vales making an appearance. Folks, Cooper Vales has gotten a lot of PT the last few games and extended playing time, and he has answered the bell, handling the rock for TCA. Into the hands of Luke Malden, cool hand. Back to Vales. Keltner on the wing. Robinson around the horn to the right. Inside to the cutting Keltner. Pull up Jay, shot off, no. Fight for the rebound. And it's controlled by Hughes Paget. Fayette Academy in the paint, whistle away from the play. And that's going to go against Braden Waller, his first team second. Remind you, you're watching TCA basketball on the TCA Broadcast Network. Jackson, Tennessee's highest rated broadcast of high school basketball, I might say as well. Fayette Academy looking, they get it in. Baseline's cut off. Bowling has it. Bowling kicks out. Long three. Up and good. And that was Miles Dawkins dialing a long distance. Does anybody pay long distance phone charges anymore? If you do, you need a new plan, come talk to me. I'll sell you one. Not that I work for a phone company or anything, but I'll help you out. Vales with the basketball around the horn to Keltner for the three. Swish! Keltner with 8. He is 8 points away from 1,000 by my calculations. Pressure, Fayette Academy into the front court, whistle. Probably Cooper Vales from the expression that he gave. And it is. You can always tell who gets the foul by the expression that they give. It's like, oh, man. Fayette Academy gets the ball in bounds. Into the corner. Fayette Academy drives to the wing. Foul away from the play. The big man, Eubanks, hits the deck. I believe that's Keltner going to get it. Keltner does get it. Eubanks. And a foul. He draws the charge against Eubanks. So the big men exchange fouls. Appreciate the hospitality with Fayette Academy. We got a great spot to broadcast from. TCA can't get a shot off. Eubanks with a steal. I've got that as the first turnover for TCA. Robinson with the defense. And the Fayette Academy fans erupt. Trace Robinson's going to pick up his second. The bucket by Bowling was good. That must be his fan club over there. Bowling with one free throw coming. And it's good. And the band plays that little ditty from Espen. Williams, he tries to drive. He's cut off by Padgett. Around the horn to Keltner on right wing. Guarded by Eubanks. Left corner. Cooper drives. Kick out. Waller, left corner. Three! In and out, no good. Keltner digging for the rebound on the floor. Bodies hitting the floor. Here comes Fayette Academy. TCA up by 2. Ball knocked out of bounds. Turnover Vikings. Noah Malden into the ball game. Keltner takes a break. He'll go out and get the rest for 7-8 points. 3 field goals, 1 from long range, 1 of 1 from Cherokee. TCA 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So is Fayette Academy. 3 for 3. Williams works off the double pick. Kick out. Vales can't do anything with it. Skips top of the key. Weiser. Back to Vales. Around the horn to Williams. He thought about it. TCA exhibiting some patience tonight. Malden. That's cool hand. Williams back to Vales. Around the horn to Malden. Into the corner. Weiser drives, can't do anything with it. Top of the key, Vales drives, Euro step, resets the offense. Good defense, Fayette Academy. TCA patience as well. Long range 3, Caleb Williams. Under a minute to go, TCA up by 2. Fayette Academy a chance to tie or take the lead. Inside, they drive. Wild shot thrown up by Dawkins. He's hurt. He's got a bad ankle. Shots up and good. And who got that bucket, Coach? Caleb got that bucket. I'm having a hard time hearing it. We've got a timeout for an injured Fayette Academy player. Let's take a quick 30 on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, Fayette Academy can ill afford to lose Miles Dawkins. He averages 9.2 points a game. He's got 3 in this game already. He's got some sort of ankle injury. Fayette Academy quickly into the front court. They drive, penetration, shot up, no. Eubanks couldn't get the rebound, almost over the back. How it wasn't, I don't know. Williams for 3 from the right wing off the back of the pig iron. Hot potato rebound. And a foul on TCA. Well, the good thing about this gym at Fayette Academy, the grade school track team's not going to be practicing behind us. They've got their own track around the outside of the court to run and do wind sprints. And Fayette Academy now in the bonus after the TCA foul with 17 seconds. Corbin Bowling at the line. He's got 3 points, 1 field goal, 1 of 1 from Charity. Corbin, the free throw is good. J.H. Anderson, a sophomore in with a big knee brace replacing Paget. Bowling with 4, make that 5. He's now their leading scorer with 5, Eubanks with 4. For Fayette Academy, TCA, Waller with 4, Keltner with 8. Malden, Vales, 6 seconds to the wing. Williams, kick out, Malden, 3, At the end of 1 quarter play, TCA 16, Fayette Academy 14. A 1-minute timeout on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. You know, home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Well, if you heard crowd noise, I do apologize. I forgot to hit the mute buttons. It's a good thing Philip didn't say anything. With 3:41 to go in the second, Jackson Christian leads Sacred Heart 17-14. Right now, the TCA Lions are big fans of Jackson Christian. As we begin second quarter play, Waller with 4, Williams with 2, Weiser with 2, and Keltner with 8. Inside is Eubanks, guarded by Keltner. Shot strong. Williams with the backside rebound. Noah Malden, they go inside. Keltner looking, pump. Shot swatted. He'd see that one coming a mile away. Whistle from the backside official to hold on TCA. Oh, mercy. Noah Malden picks up the foul, his first. The one bad thing about this broadcast position, it's the only thing, there's no room really to stretch out. I'm cramped in here pretty tight. Knopf, free throw is no good. Knopf, who averages 6.8 points a game, still looking for his first points in the contest. It's a 2-point affair. TCA leads 16-14. Williams, 17-footer, short. Shot at 16. Long pass in the front court. Fayette Academy into the big man, Eubanks. Ball's on the deck. Twist, turn, shots up good. Eubanks is 6. Good movement. He got the ball low, did Eubanks. He kept both hands of the ball. He kept his wits about him and he got the deuce. If you can get him to work with the ball higher up, he'd be a much more dangerous player. Shots up and good by Keltner. 6 points away from 1,000 by my total. You'll be able to tell because Brad Keltner will do a happy dance. Lob into Eubanks. He's double teamed. Nice turnaround hook for the deuce. He's got 8. Averaging 18.9 a game. I can see why. Williams working off a pick. Kelts back to Williams around the horn and back to top of the key. Williams off of a pick again. Into the corner. Cooper baseline drive. Shot. Weiser up off the glass. No. Over the back. No call. Out of bounds. Fayette Academy basketball. Every time this chair pops, I think I'm going to fall. Fayette Academy quickly in the front court. Nice defense by TCA, getting their hands on the ball as it's knocked out of bounds. I've got my choice of 5 different views of this game tonight. 4 on-camera views and my direct line of eyesight view. Eubanks with the ball down low. He's double teamed, and they're going to call that a reach and foul on TCA. Oh, you're not going to say he was in the act of shooting. Oh, but it is 1-1. That was number 9. Eubanks will be at the line. 8 points, 3 field goals, 2 of 2 from Charity, 3 of 3. Well, at 6'10", 6'11", this big boy, he's going to play basketball somewhere. Some college coach is going to take a shot at Eubanks as he converts both free throws because you can't coach 6'10", 6'11". He will play at the next level somewhere. They try to get the ball in low. Turnover TCA. Floater, no. Stolen by TCA, whistle. Not a lot of turnovers in this game. 4 for Fayette. Only 2 by my count for TCA. Kurt Gehring's on his way home. He's watching. Shirley Gay says, go Will. Malden. Keltner, top of the key. Williams into the corner. Weiser, the baseline drive, kick out. 4-3, no. And over the back, foul on Eubanks. He rode Keltner like My Little Pony on that one. Kelts will be at the line. 1-1. Keltner 1-1. Got it. Will now with 12. By my math, he's 4 away from 1,000. If I was given the right number. TCA in the front court, Knopf is cut off. Tries to go inside. Ball stolen away by TCA. Weiser, hard foul by Bowling. Will be at the line. Here's Will. Good. Weiser, a perfect 3 for 3 from Charity. Make that 4 for 4. He shoots free throws like Philip Robertson, drains putts. Inside, Eubanks turn off the glass with a kiss. Nice body control. He's got 12. Keltner 4-3. Hands up defense by TCA. Long skip pass across the court for Fayette. Down low, Eubanks, good hands there. Kicks it back out. Keltner getting the job of trying to hold in Eubanks. Ball's on the deck, he turns it over. That's number 6. Here comes TCA, Weiser. Spin move, 4-3, no. Keltner rebound, up, yes, and the foul. By my count, that's 2 points away.
Fouls on number 13, Jay Brady Moore, first personal, 19 foul. Basket is good by Keltner. One shot for Will Keltner.
Will with 14, missed it. Well, by my count, Will Keltner's next field goal will give him 1,000. And he'll join a very exclusive club led by none other than Matt Valentine, TCA's all-time leading boys scorer, son-in-law of Rodney Baumgartner. My former personal enforcer down in Adamsville. Here's a 3. Swish. Atwood with the 3 bomb. Long 3 for Fayette Academy, in and out, no good. Rebound TCA, Dexter wants him to run. We're pushing the ball up the court. 4-3, good! Levin Lane getting into the action. 8-point lead with 2:33. Eubanks with the bucket. He's got 14. Keltner, 4,000 points, yes! With the 3 ball, Will Keltner now has 1,001 points in his high school basketball career, and he's got a year plus several games left to go. Congratulations to Will Keltner as Brad Keltner does the happy dance at the scorer's table. A timeout has been taken. We'll take a quick 30, and we're back after this.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's warranty for life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are.
Back after the timeout, Will Keltner now with 1,001 points. He's in rarefied air now. Back to action. And the funny thing was, here's a shot by Fayette. Ball wedges in. Coach P, you know what the funny thing was? We went to timeout, and Dexter was dressing down a little bit about his defense. He was coaching him up on defense during that timeout. But again, if you're just joining us, congratulations to Will Keltner. He hits a 3 bomb and now has 1,001 points in his high school basketball career. Williams with the basketball. TCA player on the deck. After a hard hit. Padgett with a foul. Will Weiser at the line, shooting the double bonus. First one is good. The TCA lead is 10. Misses the second. Steal TCA. Kick out. Long range three. Keltner, yes! Two, 4, 6, 8. By my count, Keltner's got 20 points tonight in the first half. Matthew Valentine, TCA's all-time league scorer, sends this in. Congratulations to Will, and welcome to the club, brother. Appreciate it, Mr. Valentine. Will Keltner in rarefied air. Now, and congratulated by TCA's all-time best, Matthew Valentine. Don't know what the conference is about. I do advise the officials not to go to the local hamburger stand that's associated with clowns after the game. It might be a long wait. And now some sort of other discussion going on. I have no idea. Player control foul. And the good news is it's TCA basketball with a 13-point lead. High inbounds to Zane Atwood. Zane's got a 3-bomb in the game. Top of the key, Williams in the corner. The one thing I like about TCA, the more this season has gone on, the more patience TCA has exhibited. And the more patience they have exhibited, the better basketball team they have become. Shots up, no. Eubanks with a rebound for TCA. Drive shot up, Rebound tip, no. Rebound TCA. Dexter Williams waving that rolled up program like Hank Stram used to do. 3-bomb, Atwood, Keltner with the rebound and the bucket. By my count, he's got 22. Steal, TCA. Drive, shot, Rebound, Fayette Academy. Fayette Academy baseline drive, foul on TCA. Scotty the Body Davis watching from nearby Memphis, Tennessee. My buddy Scotty, now a driver for Walmart. Rodney Bonds checking in from Murfreesboro. Rhonda Yates Dyer checking in. Alice Keene Yarborough. Helen Malden among the many watching. The free throw by Knopf is good, his first point of the night. .5 seconds, TCA by 14. Make that 13. Led by 2 at the quarter break. 3 ball, no. At the half, TCA 39, Fayette Academy 26. A 1-minute timeout, Coach, a 1-minute timeout. When we come back, TCA coach Matthew Valentine will talk to us.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
As freezing temperatures make their arrival, McCoy's Heating and Air can give you peace of mind this season with a thorough seasonal inspection of your system. A seasonal inspection from the professionals at McCoy's Heating and Air is valued at $89. But if you call before January 31st, you can get yours for only $50. Each additional unit can be inspected for only $25. Call McCoy's Heating and Air at 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com to schedule your seasonal inspection.
And welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. My name is Stan Gerard. Philip Robinson producing and directing. TCA leads at the half, 39-26. Quickly scoring for TCA. Waller with 4, Williams with 2, Atwood with 3, Weiser with 5, Lane with 3. At the 2:19 mark of the second quarter, Will Keltner hits a 3-ball to score his 1,001th point as a TCA line. Now for the half, Keltner with 2, 4, 6, 8, 19, 11, 14, 17 with 22 points. That's the first half of basketball. For guys like Matthew Coble, that's a career. But a great first half by Will Keltner. Sorry, I had to. For Fayette Academy, Knopf with 2, Praggett with 2, Bowling with 5, Eubanks with 14, and Dawkins with 3. Now talking to the head coach of the TCA Lions, Matthew Coble. Maybe we'll get Coach Phil to swing that camera around a little bit for us when he gets done playing with Coach. A 52-33 win. I said as the clock hit 0, once again, your district champion, the TCA Lady Lions. That never gets old hearing that.
Oh, absolutely not. You know, tonight was a night that we clinched district championship, which also comes with a double bye in the tournament. So, you know, tonight was a big win, clinching first place. You know, tomorrow is a pride game now, and you know it doesn't matter in the standings, but you know it's always fun to say district champs.
Well, tomorrow night, of course, this has been a hard run of games for TCA. 3 games in 4 nights. Of course, we won Saturday in McNary, and tonight, Coach, I'll be real honest with you. We win the ball game 52-33, and there were times I didn't think we played all that well, and we dominated one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, we did not play well in the first half. Second half, we actually did a little bit better. We calmed down. We weren't forcing as much. We were a little more patient, and we were getting stops. I mean, we held them 13 points in the first half, so defense kind of ruled the game. And but you talk about tough games. It's really tough games after having those days off last week too, where we couldn't do anything. So, but yeah, you know, we played McNary, tough game, and then we played Fayette Academy, which is number 6 in the state in our division, and then we play USJ, which is always a big game tomorrow.
And you know, you look at this ball game. Caitlin Eubanks averages 13 points a game. She had 14 tonight, but Coach, your gals made her work and earn every single point. What kind of gum was she chewing? Was it Dentine? Y'all were that close.
Yeah, I mean, she's a good player. I mean, there's, you know, and as tall as she is, you know, she doesn't have to do much. But we were right there. The girls listened to the details of the game plan on her, and we're right there. And she made some really tough ones. Credit her. Even some of the ones she made were really tough.
Coach, we got Gehring back in the fold. She now needs to get back into playing shape. Obviously, after missing a couple of weeks of action. You know, we have at least one regular season game. Not sure if we're going to get another game or not after Madison. We're going to skip that.
Yeah, Madison has a district game, and then we play a tournament on Monday, so kind of hard to put one in and play elimination game on Monday. So so the Madison has a makeup game.
I knew that was canceled for a couple of weeks ago, but Coach, with this win, you know, of course we got USJ to wrap up the season. You said TCA gets a double bye. Who do you think that'll put us against, and when will that game be played?
Honestly, we will play next Monday at home, no matter what, depending on what it is. I really, it might, I kind of feel like it'll be Sacred Heart, but it could be a team from the other side too. And, some other things got to fall in place that might happen or not happen. That's a lot to happen on both sides of the thing right now.
Oh, by the way, North Point Christian with a huge win tonight in their ball game.
Who did they play? Yeah, I mean,
it's all North Point Christian in that district. They've dominated the whole district, top to bottom.
Yeah, they have. There's some teams, there's some weaker teams, in the bottom of that one, but worry about North Point Christian when we get there. We got to get there first, So Monday we play at home on Monday, and right now it's looking like the boys will play. Boys are sitting in second. If they hold on to second or first, depending on what they get, they get a double bye too and don't play until Tuesday. That's huge. A double bye in our tournament is a really big deal.
So TCA could conceivably play a double bye, girls on Monday, boys a week from tonight.
Tonight, right. Well, no.
A week from tomorrow.
Girls are a week from tonight. Boys will be a week from tomorrow. Those would be quarterfinal game. Win that game and you're in the state 12. So, that's why that double bye is really, really big, and that's why tonight clinching that first seed is a big deal.
Coach, you look at this. We know North Point Christian is one of the fire teams that we're going to see this year. Not just tell us about not just some of the other good teams in District 6, but who are some of the teams that it looks like we might have a chance to meet on down the road as things go on? We all know about Lakeway Christian and the Webb School. Who are some of the other teams that are looking nice at this point?
It's really hard. Like right now, we got to focus on USJ. So you start talking about all that, you get wrapped up in that. We got to take care of USJ tomorrow, and then who comes our way. But on the other side of the district, you're looking at North Point is clearly ahead, and then Lausanne, St. George, ECS, kind of all fall 2 through 4. So they. It's hard to tell right now. They're kind of jumbled up on that side. A lot of scenarios could happen on their side right now, except for North Point. Yeah. North Point can't finish.
They can't lose.
They can't finish. They can't not finish number one.
Well, Coach, we know USJ coming up, and I said during the broadcast, you can take the score sheets, the record books. It doesn't matter. It's TCA and USJ, and it's at USJ. Crazy things can happen, and it's going to be a war tomorrow. There's no doubt about it.
It's going to be a war. Every time we go up there,
your girls got a big X on their backs right now.
Oh, yeah, and the place will be loud, and it'll be rocking. People will be TCA USJ. It just brings out a little extra for people, and you never know. You definitely can throw out those records, and a lot of things can happen.
Coach, I know you're going to go in this game with no preparation. You maybe you got up early and the kids had a shoot around this morning. Maybe, I don't know, but not much prep time for these last couple of games.
My granddad's funeral was yesterday, and the girls came to the funeral, and man, it blessed my heart. And for those that are listening, such a tough weekend, and the girls came, and just such a joy to see them come in. Which makes my job so much fun to get to coach them, to do that, and then come out here, win district championship. But they went after that and shot around a little bit. I wasn't there, but, we had sent the game plan. We had set the game plan last week, and we were ready for the game plan last week. We just didn't get to play it. So what they did is when I went in the locker room before the game, I was just asking them this, and they were spot on everything that we had talked about. So, proud of them for being mentally engaged and prepared and ready to go tonight.
Coach, briefly, as we're getting ready for second half action, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Your grandpa's got the best seat in the house right now. Your turn to say a few words to him.
And for those of you that know how much Granddaddy loved these girls, he even requested they were honorary pallbearers for the funeral. But he was a special man and would be at every game. And love you, Granddaddy. Thanks for loving me so well.
Let's take a quick 30-second break. Back after this.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Home buying can be a long and confusing process, especially in today's market. Well, our Home Sweet Home Loan program offers incredibly competitive rates and allows you to keep your loan local throughout the entire life of the loan. So start your financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number on the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company and Foundation Bank are an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
And welcome back. We're at the half, 39-26. Boy, our scoreboard camera's taking a beating tonight, and it's probably out for the night. So I'm going to have to keep you the time and the score. A running shot up and good, Fayette Academy. That is Corbin Bowling. He's got 7 points on the night. Hope you appreciate that talk with Matthew Coble. And we're back to basketball. TCA on the offense. Keltner cuts, kicks back out. Top of the key, Robinson for three. Whistle away from the play. It's an offensive foul. I'll check it's out of bounds on TCA. Vikings basketball, first TCA turnover of the second half. Suzanne Argo Atwood checking in from Perdido Key, Florida. Go Lions. Zane had a bucket in the first half. A three bomb. Skip to the corner for three. Rebound TCA. Weiser outlet to Williams. Pushes the ball in the front court. Diagonal to Robinson. In the paint, kick out three. Good! Caleb Williams, only his second bucket of the night after having 25 on Saturday. He's got 5 tonight. In the front court quickly. Eubanks up off the glass. Good. Eubanks with 16 on the night. Drive, shot blocked by Eubanks. TCA with possession after Trace Robinson hit the deck. Ball's on the deck. Jump ball, possession arrow does favor TCA. Nice audience. Had a huge audience watching the girls' game, and had a very big audience watching this boys' game tonight as well. 4-3. He's got it. Trace Robinson with his first bucket of the night. Fayette Academy drives, scoop, shot, good. Little circus shot for Dawkins. Keltner with the bucket. And Keltner now with, I've lost count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 17, 20, 22, 24 points in the night for Will Keltner. After the out-of-bounds play, 3, good! Caleb Williams, his second 3 in a row. He's got 8. Steele, Williams, yes! And a timeout by Fayette Academy. 5:33 to go, TCA up by 20. We're back after this, a 30-second break on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Wes Harris with State Farm Insurance. My customers love the fact that they can call me or my team members anytime. So when they're in an accident on the bypass with somebody that doesn't have insurance, or they come out of the grocery store and somebody's backed into their car and has not left a note, or they come home and there's a tree on the roof, or maybe water pouring out their front door, they call a local agent, somebody that they know. So call me, Wes Harris, with State Farm Insurance, located right here on Van Drive in Jackson.
Welcome back to Fayette Academy High School here in Summerville, Tennessee. TCA leads by 20, 52-32, with 5:33 remaining in our third quarter of action. A close game after one, but TCA slowly pulling away. Ball kicked out of bounds. Trace is going, who, me? but it'll be Fayette Academy basketball. They try again to Eubanks. TCA steals it. Another turnover for Fayette Academy. Lions in the front court. Baseline cut off. Robinson, left wing extended. Around the horn, Keltner for three. He's got it tonight. 27 points on the night. This game reminiscent of his very first game as a TCA line in Huntington a couple years ago, where he scored about 32 or 34 in his high school debut. And this game very reminiscent of that game. Fayette Academy looking to get the ball in. Corner three. No. Hustle rebound by Fayette Academy. Top of the key. Drive. Flower. Eubanks, great hands. He's double teamed. The little hook is good. Ryan Eubanks with 18. I said in the first half, seeing this kid, Keltner with the basketball, kicks out to Williams. Robinson baseline. Shot up. No. Eubanks the rebound. Eubanks, a player who I saw playing, couldn't even start on the JV team a couple years ago, and has exponentially developed over the course of the last year or so. And Ryan Eubanks has developed into a very fine basketball player. Williams, drive, kick out corner, baseline, throws the ball up. Hoping a prayer there. The prayer wasn't answered. Drive, shot, good. Corbin Bowling with 9, 4 in the quarter. Keltner from the corner for three. Turnaround shot up, good. Will Weiser, his first bucket of the night. He's got 7 and a timeout. TCA leads by 21. We're back after this.
For the past 22 years, Tennessee Tractor has been committed to you, our customers. That's why our locally owned business delivers great John Deere products with great service at a great price. From the backyard to the back 40, whatever size project your family's got, you can rely on us to help you get it done. From our friendly staff to our reliable equipment and our quality service, Tennessee Tractor has one goal: to keep you and your family up and running. Hometown value, hometown service. That's Tennessee Tractor.
Well, I gotta say, I love the PA announcer and his selection of tunes. TCA, they're rocking and rolling all night, and we're partying every day with the way TCA basketball is playing right now. Up 57-36 with 3:44. Sing it, Gene. Fayette Academy into the front court. They reset the offense. Corbin Bowling with the basketball. High post screen from Eubanks. And Keltner with the touch foul. His second team foul. Knopf to inbound the basketball. Gets into Dawkins, back to Knopf. Hook shot. Eubanks, his shot's blocked. Keltner picks up the foul. His third. Eubanks has developed into a player with some very nice hands. Yeah, he could put on. It's a shame he's a senior, because I could see him putting on about 40, 50 pounds. I could see him as a pretty nasty little tight end. And the free throw, as you saw, was good. Eubanks 5 for 5. Make that 6 for 6. He's exceeded his average. Average is 18-9. He's got 20. So a nice night for Ryan Eubanks. He's got 20 of the 38. Oh. Fayette Academy points. Williams penetration, kick out to the corner. Malden, corner three. No. Nice tip. Eubanks still gets the rebound. Fayette Academy can't penetrate, double team. In the corner for the three is no. Cooper Vales with the rebound. skywalking over Eubanks. Coop, scoop, Steal, TCA. That's Malden. Dishes it off to Vales. The corner for TCA. Around the horn to Williams in the corner. Drive penetration, kick back out. Top of the key will start again. High weave. 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Vales, penetration, the floater. Kind of intimidated by Eubanks, it was short. Rebound, Fayette Academy. Buck 44. In the corner, 3, Fayette Academy, no. Eubanks, rebound. And a foul. Caleb Williams picks up the foul, his first. There it is. I don't know what I was stepping on. From the three-point land, rebound, TCA. Twana Williams checking in, 57-38. The scoreboard's gone out, Miss Twana. It keeps getting hit and it keeps knocking it off. But TCA leads 57-38 with a buck 28 to go. Former TCA assistant coach Travis Chris Cross checking in. Judy Vales checking in as well. Tristan Vales, the whole Vales clan. Larry is lurking around there somewhere. Fayette Academy looks. And the camera doesn't lie. Boy, oh boy. Folks, you saw it. I don't have to describe it. Eubanks in, off the glass and good. He's got 22. The lead is 17 with a buck 8. 3, no. Rebound, Fayette Academy. They're going to push in the front court, 2 on 3. Drive, no, but a foul. And that will send John Landon Knopf to the line. Noah Malden with the foul. At the end of the quarter, I'll try and get you a update on Jackson Christian and Sacred Heart as Knopf's free throw is good. He is 3 of 4 tonight from charity. And he misses the second. Eubanks hits the deck, gets up. Malden, kick out. Ball knocked out of bounds by Knopf. TCA will retain possession. We'll go ahead and see if we can try and get that score for you as we make the machine work. TCA has the ball stolen. Fayette Academy, Knopf dishes off, kick out. And they reset the offense, they being Fayette Academy. 30 seconds to go. And a blocking foul on TCA. And the Lions bench is incensed. To say Coach Williams is upset would be an understatement. We'll leave it at that. And Dexter's getting ready to have a chat with an official. Free throw is good. Well, Tipton Rosemark now leads 36-24 as the second free throw is good. And with just a few seconds to go in the third quarter, so Tipton Rosemark going in the fourth quarter will be up by about 12 in that game. 57-43 TCA. Lions into the front court. Williams. Weiser, double teamed. Robinson. Williams, the floater. No. Williams rebound. Yes. Caleb with 12. 10 of those in the half. Good if it goes. No. Our score at the end of 3 quarters of play, it's TCA 59, Fayette Academy 43, a 1-minute break on the TCA Broadcast Network.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should offer more than a place to just store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest accounts include the flexibility of a checking account with tiered interest rates, identity theft protection, cell phone protection, and more. So start a financial conversation with us today by visiting foundationbank.org or calling us on the number at the screen. In the meantime, go Lions! McKinsey Banking Company is an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or on board in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country. Did you know that Lonnie Cobb Ford's Warranty for Life is available on pre-owned vehicles too? That's right, a warranty for life on a used car. And with our huge selection of over 100 vehicles, we have the one for you. Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
Well, they just announced once again that Will Keltner hit the 1,000-point club back in the 2:19 mark of the second quarter. And congratulations to Will Keltner, and a big thank you to the sportsmanship shown by the folks at Fayette Academy. As the TCA Lions are about to take us down to Paradise City as we begin the fourth quarter up by 16. As it stands now, the girls will play in the playoffs a week from tonight, and the boys a week from tomorrow. Kick out, and now penetration by Fayette Academy. Into the corner. Long three on the way, no. Rebound TCA. Drive, coast to coast, a block. Fayette Academy quickly into the front court, 3-on-2. Into Eubanks, he loses control of the basketball. Caleb Williams now pushing in the front court. In the corner, TCA thought about the three. Robinson to Williams, outside to Robinson now, right wing. Drive off the glass with a kiss for the deuce. Trace Robinson with 5. Averaging 7.2. Drive, shot, scoop, good. Knopf with his first bucket of the night. He's got 5. As Williams hits the deck. We won't have video coverage of the playoffs because of TSSAA regulations. And not sure what our audio coverage will be. Stick around. You can watch on my Facebook page on West Tennessee Sports, and we'll keep you up to date on how we're going to bring you postseason TCA basketball action. Robinson, shuffle pass, shot blocked. Weiser rejected by Eubanks. But we'll have some information later on in the week about that. We'll talk to the big guys and the big girls, and we'll see what we can do. Of course, Fayette Academy is set to host the region semifinals and finals right in this gymnasium. The 3-ball up and good. And it's by good by Waller. He's got 7. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate your kind words, sir. Keltner Williams, 6 minutes to go, just over in this game, the 19-point TCA lead. Turnaround shot, Robinson off, no. Eubanks with another rebound. Fayette Academy 4-3, good. Miles Dawkins with 8, averaging 9.2. Keltner shot up and good. He's got 29 on the night unofficially. Floater, good. The bucket by Kirkland, his first of the game, a junior. 5:20 to go. TCA's lead is 16. 4-3, skims off, no. Rebound, Fayette Academy. Into the front court are the Vikings. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be TCA basketball after the Fayette Academy turnover. Just over 5 minutes to go in this game. TCA leads 66-50. Sacred Heart was starting to pull away from Jackson Christian. Well, if that holds true, we would need a win against USJ and some help to achieve a tie. Shot up, no. And I had the schedule for this, the rest of this week in front of me. Here it is. Waller will be at the line. Let's take a look at what's going to happen the rest of this week. As Waller is at the cherry stripe, tickles the twines. TCA, of course, will be at USJ on Monday. Sacred Heart, here could be the help that we need as he misses the second one. Sacred Heart leads by a half game. They should win tonight as they're playing TCA, or excuse me, Jackson Christian. And Sacred Heart's got to go to Tipton Rosemark. So there is an opportunity there. And I believe most teams are ending the season Tuesday's Eubanks free throw is good. And I'll be real honest, should we achieve the tie, we split with Sacred Heart as the second free throw is good as well. I have no idea how the tiebreaker works in high school basketball. So we'll have to figure it out. We'll call up NASA and we'll see what happens. But TCA still, should they hold on to win this game, if they're up by 15 with 4:17 to go, 67-52, it will all come down to, I believe, tomorrow night and the regular season finale. Williams cuts to the bucket, floater is good. Caleb with 14 on top of the 25 he had Saturday. Caleb Williams with the steal. Coast to coast for the deuce and the foul. But it looks like TCA has still got an opportunity, but they would need some help. And I'll try and talk to Dexter tonight after the game. We'll look at it and see what the deal would be, and we'll try and tell you tomorrow what the deal is and what needs to happen. The shot is good. Caleb Williams with 17 points, 15 of those here in the second half. Eubanks dishes for the three, good. Corbin Bowling with 14 on the night. Just over 3 minutes to go. TCA up 72-55. There's a steal. 2-on-1 fast break. Knopf shots up good. And a timeout by by Fayette Academy. We'll take a 30. We're back after this. .306 to go in the game, 72-57 TCA. And once again, we'll remind you that the scoreboard camera has taken a beating tonight. It's been knocked around several times, and every time it gets knocked around, it keeps knocking it off the computer. So that is the reason we don't have a scoreboard and a clock for you, and we apologize for that, but sometimes that's the way that it is. Nobody's fault, it just happens. TCA with the ball, 3 minutes to go in the game. Weiser driving to the bucket, good. He's got 9, 74-57. Nice defense by Keltner as they try to get it into Eubanks. Fayette Academy retains possession. 2.5 to go in the game. Driving, a whistle on the play. Trying to get a look and see what the remaining schedule is for this week in high school basketball as it concerns TCA. The shot is good. Two and a half to go. The bucket, second free throw is good. Both of them by Bowling. Bowling has had a nice half, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. He's got 15. He's had a nice night. And kick ball out of bounds. TCA will retain possession of the basketball. Looking back, Sacred Heart playing USJ tonight. High pass out of bounds. That was a great pass to Robinson if he's 9 feet tall. But Sacred Heart is got USJ tonight. Don't know a score on that. Then they're at Tipton Rosemark. Drive and a travel turnover Fayette Academy. So it's going to be Sacred Heart USJ tonight at Tipton Rosemark. Rosemark leading Jackson Christian, and then they'll host Sacred Heart. So TCA, should they win this game, would need to win tomorrow and then become really big Tipton Rosemark Rebels basketball fans to get an outright title. Under a minute to go, TCA up 74-59. TCA around the horn, in the paint, shot up and good. Levin Lane with his second bucket, he's got 5. 76-59, $1.28. Long range three is good for Fayette Academy. Knopf, 8.5. Keltner with another bucket. By my count, that's 31 points a quick timeout. We'll take a 30. We're back after this.
Hello, folks. This is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation. Bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee. If you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Well, $1:10 to go in the game. TCA leads 78-62. TCA boys still with a chance for a district title. If you had said that at the beginning of the year, like Stevie Wonder, he would have said, very superstitious. The writing is on the wall. I got to quit singing, folks. I'm sorry. TCA leads 78-62. The 16-point lead with $1:10 to go in the game. There's the scenarios for you. Rosemark was handling Jackson Christian the last time we checked. Don't have an update on the USJ Sacred Heart game. And we'll try and see if we can do something about that. Shot up, no. Ball goes out of bounds. And we're going to try a couple of things here to see if we can get a score on the USJ game. As we move things around here. And wholesale substitutions in the ball game for TCA. Gabriel Lee into the ball game. Lakai Tompkins into the game. Who else is in there? Levin Lane. He normally wears 24 on the varsity. TCA running the clock out here, 45 seconds to go in this game. Ball goes out of bounds, TCA. .30 seconds to go, TCA up 78-62. 3 ball for Fayette Academy. No, Lakai Tompkins with the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Fayette Academy. TCA up, shot no, rebound Lions. As we wind out the clock here with 10 seconds to go in this contest. For TCA 78 and Fayette Academy 64. A 1-minute timeout, and we're back after this on the TCA.
Welcome to Mann's Wrecker Service. We offer a wide array of services. We are dedicated towing professionals, experienced in both simple and complicated towing services. We offer light and heavy-duty off-road recovery, auto and heavy-duty towing, load shift and load transfer capabilities, and much more. We are equipped to handle any situation, no matter how big or how small. Call today at 731-424-2173.
Focusing on you, West Tennessee Bank has assembled an all-star staff with decades of experience in the Jackson and West Tennessee markets. Our top priority is listening to your goals and dreams, helping you develop a plan to achieve them. Benefit from our more than 100 years of experience. Visit us at Thompson Farms or give us a call. West Tennessee Bank is a division of Decatur County Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. West Tennessee Bank, focused on you.
And we're back. The final score, TCA 78-64. This will be a short post game. The girls win the opener tonight, and they win the district title, defeating Fayette Academy 52-33. In that ball game, it was Olivia Lee with 17, Carden Vales with 13, Gehring with 9, and Anna Sanders with 7, Maddox with 4. And your TCA Lady Lions are district champions once again. In the nightcap, TCA moves to 17-8 on the season, 8-2 in the district. For Fayette Academy, John Landon Knopf with 10, Hugh Paggett with 2, Cole Kirkland with 2, Corbin Bowling a nice game with 14, Miles Dawkins with 8. The lead scorer for Fayette Academy with a great game tonight, the 6'11 kid Ryan Eubanks with 26 points in the contest. For TCA, Trace Robinson with 5, Levin Lane with 5, Zane Atwood with 3, Braden Waller with 8, Will Weiser with 9, Caleb Williams a big second half to finish with 17, and the games and the team's leading scorer, Will Keltner with 31 points, and Will Keltner at the 2:19 mark of the second quarter hit a 3-point shot that gave him 1,001 points on the season. Congratulations to Will Keltner. You are now a member of a very, very exclusive club as far as TCA men's basketball goes. Our next broadcast will be tomorrow. Diamond Dave's scheduled to join me as TCA travels to USJ to take on the Bruins. We'll have airtime at 5:45 with the girls tipping at 6, followed by the boys game. Well, 4 out of 6 are in the books, and 2 more tomorrow before the playoffs begin. My special thanks to the voice of TCA Athletics, Diamond Dave McCulley, and my producer-director, the coach, P. Philip Robertson, in his directorial debut tonight. My name's Stan Gerard. The happy finals, TCA with the double-dip sweep. The girls clinch the district title 52-33, and TCA moves to 8-2 in the district, 17-8 overall with a 78-64 victory. Until tomorrow night from the